Davor here. I want to talk today about the slice. So teaching a lot of kids and a lot of beginner players, the hard thing to teach is the slice. And that has several reasons. You have to have a continental grip to perform a good slice. So let's start from the beginning. We're waiting for the ball, we don't know where it comes, so we split. So the left arm, the left hand plays a big part in the take back and the preparation of the slice. So the left hand is on the heart here, and the left hand helps to turn up here, right here. So the left arm pulls the racket back, you pivot here, then you set your foot, and then you go and hit that slice. So this left arm is a big thing. The next thing is, as you saw when I take the racket back, you can pull the racket head a little bit towards you while you bring it up. That's going to lock your wrist. You need to have a stable wrist when you slice. A lot of players, when you ask them like to hold a racket, they hold it like this. If you push against here, they're going to be weak. They're going to tell you, oh, that feels weak. But when you make them pull the racket up, you have a good angle in the wrist here. And now if you make them push, they feel stronger. And you need to be strong when you slice. So we have the take back, the high take back, pulling the racket back, being strong on the wrist here, right? So as I mentioned now, the take back. Too many players take the racket too low or don't have a big take back. But that's a big thing, especially for junior beginner players, kids. For the kids, they don't have enough strength. So when they take the racket a little bit back, there's nothing they cannot hit over the net comfortably. So they need a higher take back. It's about the head height. Why? Because as longer the way of acceleration is, the more momentum and power you're going to have when you actually execute the slice. And another important thing is when you slice, the contact point. A regular two-handed backhand contact point will be around your front foot. One-hander maybe a little bit in front of you, so you're right there, right here. The slice, you can wait for that ball to come a little bit closer. One big mistake, or like a common mistake players have when they slice, they try to contact the ball in front here. And they frame it, it goes into the net. That's not gonna work. So you can actually wait until your contact is right where your front foot is. Actually, I always tell them, think about the ball comes close to your belly button. Because when you're up here, you wanna underspin that ball here and hit it here. And then you go forward, 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 and you end up with that triangle in the back. So those are very, very important things when you slice. First way you use a slice is the ball, the short ball that comes to you and you come in. Remember the footwork pattern when you come in on a slice? You go, turn. So you karaoke and split and stay always low. So watch. That was the defensive slice where you want to get back into the game. All right. Here we go. And again. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna hit a couple from the side view. So remember, you turn early and the left hand pulls the racket up a little bit, so your wrist here, the wrist is strong. So don't just take the racket back. Remember, the left hand gets the racket in this position here where the wrist is locked. All right, and have a high take back. And when the ball comes, high take back and hit it. And again, high take back and hit. And again, turn, high take back, pop. And again, high take back, pop. So here, here. Very important. Racket high back, lock the wrist, remember, and the contact is a little bit closer to the belly button, not as far in front of it as a ground stroke. Ready? Here we go. So with the higher take back, you have a longer way of acceleration and you have more power for the ball to go over. Especially kids should have the racket really high so they have a feel for that momentum helping them.